Hey. So we're back. It's still Wolfenstein. Um, we got other towers to push over, and other people in those towers to push over on an individual basis. And hopefully we'll have pushed over enough of them that we'll find our dad, or find that we are dad. Goal unclear, instructions even worse. It's not a very interesting game, is it? It's... If Wolfenstein had a funhouse, a really inappropriate funhouse, built on its theme, this is what it would be. There's no getting around that. It is an experience completely lacking in depth, or purpose. It's confusing in the systems that it chooses to keep and what it chooses to throw out. I genuinely don't understand this level system. It doesn't make sense. And it seems to me like it would just complicate things for the programmers. Because now we have to make sure that the weapons and everything scale reasonably with scaling enemy health. And that even if you don't get a chance to assign a specific modded piece to boost your gun into a shape that it needs to be, it's got to have its own... Your character has to scale, right? So that's why you get that permanent 2% increase. But I don't think that that is on par with the rate at which the enemy health scales. Doesn't seem to be. I think they get more than a 2% buff to their health. And so that's a huge juggling act now that didn't need to be there. If you were to just flatten the values, this gun does blah, unless applied with, you know, these fucking special parts. Great, done. Enemy health does not scale. Great, done. So that you're building your equipment for a behavior that you prefer, you know, either doing a significant chunk of damage and maybe even killing them in one shot, but the rate of fire is significantly slower, you know, the difference between semi-automatic and automatic. Or you are throwing a bunch of bullets downstream at all times. They're maybe not knocking them out immediately, but it's a hose, so you're supposed to spray them. That would make more sense and be easier to code for, because it's a fixed value. I don't get this. I don't get it. And that's not even getting into why it is that the currency system exists when there's already a perk point system that was in place, to where you could use those points to either improve your suit or improve your gun. You know, then you're making decisions based on that. With the previous games, your perk points just leveled the perks that they were feeding into, so I don't know why we ditched that. Like, okay, so you play in this way, so you are going to get better at these things, because that's how you decided to do it, you the player. Not because you leveled up and you went, maybe I'll spend a point over here in order to get the mini-map upgrade. It's no, you're constantly fucking trawling about and finding this shit, so you know what, here. Now you've developed a sense of where things are going to be anyway, clearly by finding X number of them on the map. So I'm just going to show them to you. Boom. I don't... The way that it's built makes no sense. And I don't know who the fuck is in the room when they design these sorts of systems, but I would like them to meet me outside and we can just settle this directly instead of passive-aggressively, if that makes any kind of sense. This is one of those systems that I would say is needlessly antagonistic to the player, in that it wastes their time, and it throws up artificial barriers that don't need to exist within the fiction of the game. I despise it. Don't do that. So we're gonna continue doing this thing I despise. And I'd worry about it making for poor viewing, but I mean, right? Like, That seems low on my list of things to worry about, right? Yeah. Okay, we're doing it. I promise. I'm doing the thing. And now the computer is doing the thing. And we're waiting. We got a friend who is attempting to play through the other Final Fantasies right now. Have eyes, by the way. Thank you, darling. And he started at Final Fantasy 1, despite me telling him don't. We got 2 thumbs up. And has discovered that Final Fantasy 1 doesn't have a whole hell of a lot going on. Yup. In fact, nothing goes on until 4. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, ooh, but what about Galuf? He was a good character. He was a space alien and they flew away on a fucking meteor. Shut up. That wasn't good. That was ridiculous. Was that 5? Or was that 3? I forget which ones got fucking mixed up for localization. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the only Final Fantasy worth playing that isn't 9 is Tactics. That's a fact. No, it is. 12 is not for everyone, and you're not really going to feel it unless you play Tactics, I don't think. The witch says she felt 12 and she didn't play Tactics, but she's a liar, and we all know that. No, of course. I believe her. I thought that she certainly seemed to enjoy 12. I enjoy 12. I like the original version of 12 better, and here's why, baby brains. I don't need the game to tell me what to do in order to build a character that works, and if you do, there's something wrong with you. You should probably work that out. The lack of... hi. I guess this is a good room. This is a very good room. We're gonna soak this in and then I'll continue what I was saying about you being wrong about not enjoying the licensing system.
Kinda cozy, don't you think?
No.
What are you talking about? Hell no, this place rocks. Candy 6 bubblegum, okay. Sweet complaint, don't leave. Peace doves, a brighter future. Lungs, can't stop me now, okay. This, Heart on Fire. Maximilian, The Last Dance. These are very good albums. Neon Queens, Behave. Reckless, Give Me the Time. The Motor Boys. Grease It Up. Johnny Beef, To Hell and Beyond. I need this album.
I miss the plains sometimes, so going hunting with Daddy.
You know what I miss? Writing a short story on the porch.
You haven't been here for
Keep by my side.
more than like a couple of days. Whatever. Hard Chow, Spittin' Acid. I'd love that one too. Peroxide looks like my shit. Rage Control, who needs it? Jane Insane, No Mercy. These are all very, very good. You should be proud of this record collection. Billy Strange, Eagles of Europe. I'm sorry. Stop Dial. Oh, they got one for the witch. Dark Desires, they got their goth haircut, they got their makeup on. Of course it's right under the fucking altar of skulls in the skull room. That's true, and it's clearly an altar of sorts. Floppy terminal, we got none. Okay. Well, you enjoy that room. Anyway, so like I was saying, the original licensing system let me build things any which way that I fucking pleased, so I could fill gaps dependent on what it is that I felt needed doing, rather than what the game was going to tell me that these people were good at beforehand. Like, get the fuck out of my face and stay as far away from me as possible. You don't get to tell me how I'm gonna play.
Hey.
But of course, people bitched and whined and went, "It's too complicated. I can't do the math. And which I go, why are you playing an RPG then? It's you know what you're walking into there, and it's not as if it's a situation like this one where the numbers don't make sense for them to like exist. It doesn't quite track. Instead, it is a franchise that has always been math homework. So if you did not want to do math homework in the franchise that is about that, why the fuck did you show up today? That doesn't make sense. And again, I think that's kind of core to my
Could be enemies nearby, sis.
displeasure here, is that what I'm seeing with these numbers is an unwelcome addition by what feels like foreign influences to the franchise. People that didn't understand and didn't want to understand what was going on and why it was going on. It was done with the hopes of creating something that would rope in fuckers that wouldn't normally show up here. And here's the thing, I don't want to put up a barrier that tells those people stay out, but if they are choosing of their own free will not to enter, I'm not gonna chase them. Because chasing them looks like this. It's a fucking shit show. So can we get an angle on their dad? We can. I heard that hit. Oh, did it actually get him if I've been pinging something that... No. No. There we go. He fell over eventually. Is she down there getting just burnt to a crisp? Is that what's happening? I believe that's what's happening. My sister sucks.
God damn, I'm taking a beat here!
I know, why are you down there? Yeah, huh? Just give me a fucking second. I know she is. Because she's stupid as hell. It's fine, we can just we can just pick up that fucking life, it's fine.
You're a goddamn champ!
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Don't do that again. We're back at it already.
Taking out this one!
You do that. I'm getting back up to my fucking perch. So that I can assess what the fuck is going on.
Sending that drone to the scrappy. Grenade incoming!
It wouldn't be if you would just fucking get out of the line of fire. Just get out of the line of fire, you know?
This drone is getting deconstructed, dude.
Completely unreal and unreasonable. What have you done this time? Stop doing it. Whatever it is, stop doing it. Ah, I see.
Keep it up.
Fixed. So we're going that way. But not before I steal everything in here. Y'all know how it is by this point.
Be alert, sisters. High-value Uber Commander target is moving in the area close to you.
Cool.
Take him out when you get the chance.
Yeah, I will. I'm getting to it. Looks like we're going this way.
Whoever finds the tape first wins.
Well, I'll wager I'll find the tape before you, Jess.
You won't, you're actually incapable.
Verstanden, Kommandant. Verstärkung ist auf dem Weg.
By who? That's one. We're level 23 now. Progression.
Taking care of the robot soldier.
Why did you alert the robot soldier? Why are you the way you are?
You're a badass, Jess.
Thanks, move your head. Because now we're doing this. Did you get whatever was over there? Or is this my responsibility now? We'll find out. Oh hey, it's the guy.
Commander's wasted, Abby.
Sick. I mean, we'll just keep it up like this, right?
A crap load of data tapes here, sis.
Roll up your sleeves and make it, Jess.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There we go. Are you gonna get that, or am I gonna have to get that? I'm gonna have to get that though, aren't I? Down. Finally. How long did that take you? Alright. Now to steal things.
Okay, girls. I'm reading a faint signal of an Enigma machine near your location. Try to get to it before the Nazis take it out, okay?
Abby, shush. I'm busy. I have things that I'm doing.
They're all dead. We gotta find out who did this, Soph.
On it.
Here's a disc, probably with the information.
Zusammenfassung des Verhörs 12c.
That's the wrong one. Caterskill. 85% humidity. Ugh. I'm not surprised.
Nun ja, ich mache mich wieder auf die Suche nach Ratten.
Also, hey, how's it going?
What do you say we take this Nazi asshole out, Soph?
Shit, yeah.
We're over here being miserable. Oh, I should mention, speaking of miserable, should you, the passerby, who is feeling just a little bit offended that I have called you a smooth brain for B gamma. Okay. For not understanding that
Wrong
oh,
one.
did I? Oh, never mind. That a system that allows you to simply do as you please rather than hold your hand through this, that, and the other thing is just superior. It's the way to go. And you're still considering my recommendation to attempt Final Fantasy Tactics, the original one. You probably do yourself a favor and don't. Because that is nothing but, hey, do your thing.
What are you, Jess? 11?
What am I, 11? What are you, a sore loser? I told you I'd find it. Okay. Sure, Todd. Thank you, that's all I wanted. Got done GMing. First session of the campaign went great. Oh, glad to hear. Glad to hear. Everybody had fun, everybody was engaged. It wasn't like that one power armor campaign that we tried to fucking play, and nobody cared about it but you and me. Oh, trash, trash, trash. Oh, we did just pick this up. It's a Kugelhammer. It hammers Kugels. Do you get it? Is that still funny? It's not. It never was. Anyway, this is a big old fucking quad shotgun. I would imagine that it's closer to a small flak cannon than any of that, but we have it. I want... because the grips are what I'm going to see the most of, you know what I mean? So, tempo is max ammo capacity. It's already got a very high rate of damage per second, so I think what we're going to do is ammo capacity on this one as well. Sure. Because, like, a bonus to headshot damage is nothing, but them checkered metal grips look nice and probably work pretty well. The rest of this mechanism is a mystery to me. I don't know why they put all of this shit on an engine block. Doesn't make sense. Square Enix could be remastering Tactics, but instead we're getting Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, you're right, we don't need a full remaster, just some HD textures. That'd be great. Can you imagine how fucking slick Tactics would look with just some ultra-high definition sprites? Like some hand-drawn UB art Rayman Legends shit? That would be beautiful. They won't do it, because they don't know how to do anything that isn't total trash anymore. And they haven't for quite some time. About the time that they decided that Final Fantasy XIII was a thing that they were just going to keep with, just keep at it. Ugh. Port it directly. Yeah, honestly, I would probably take a direct port as well. It's one of those games that I have purchased on more than one system and not felt bad about.
Gonna read this here text.
Which is extraordinarily high praise for me. Because typically if you tell me, well, buy it again, my answer is no. Okay, we got those, we got that, everything's decoded. Cool. Dragon Quest games notwithstanding, but as we pointed out before, they're like an autonomous division of Square. Yeah. They do their own fucking thing. And what they do is Dragon Quest. Pretty exclusively Dragon Quest, I might add. Is there any indicator of anything else I should know around here? No. So, like, we've opened this, and... well, there's that. I do want that. And there's this. And whatever's in here is mine by default. Yeah, we could open this. You know, I can't be stopped. I have the ability to do that. We did it. Oh, concept art. There you go. It's nice concept art. I guess. It's fine. They did a job. Congratulations on being a professional. I still dread the wave of absolute bullshit that I'm going to have to wade through on the internet when Final Fantasy VII resurfaces. The fans of that game were already insufferable because they're like, oh, it changed everything. It did, sure. For the time, it was very pretty. Can't and won't argue that. But that was a long time ago, and you should try having other experiences. They won't let me just fucking facebutt Hitler. Hang on. There. That's a side objective sometimes, but I just do it out of principle. It's Hitler. So... that's not great. I don't like that. And I don't like that from this angle, but remaining still with that on the board is not really an option. So let's see if we can make our way to where his boss is so that we can at least stem the flow. Campaign I'm doing now is a mercenary campaign. Players could have played whatever the hell they want. Everyone chose power armor. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm with you. I'm with you. So when you make everyone be power armor, no one cares. But when they have the option, they all pick power armor. Fuck them. Unreal. Savages, I'm telling you. Oh, we now have this, so we can unlock that. That'll only cost 3, and it'll be available at 30, so... good stuff. That lets us get this much more freely because everything is marked. And so we can now focus on getting other things, other more interesting things. Some of it good, most of it not. We're gonna start with this. We're not really going to be dual wielding, but we do want this. We want to have more ammunition in general. Hey! Got him. Open this. Open. I need space to move around. Thank you. This'll do. Yeah, were you taking care of it, though? It doesn't look like you were. In fact, it looks like it's still up. Good job. Fucking hopeless. Anyway. We good? Almost. It's pretty much just that. Give me all your bits. And then I'm gonna leave. It's gonna be great. Nothing. But yeah, no, I agree. You've been robbed. They have no right to partake in this campaign that's going well now. They didn't want to eat their fucking vegetables. But now that you're like, oh, you could have cake, they're like, actually, let me go ahead and get that fucking salad. No. You said no to the salad. You all have to be something else now. Yes, this is about spite. I think we're actually right by the Enigma machine, so we may as well. People may be firing off fireworks. I'm not sure.
The Enigma machine's ours, Abby.
Sweet.
It is in celebration this time of Juneteenth. The emancipation of slaves in the United States. Reason to celebrate. So you know, you're just gonna have to deal with that sometimes. There we go. Okay. Lens's secret. I think that's where we're at. So like, there's. Oh, they want that underground. Well, what about this one? This one is right here, so okay. Ooh, it's a bunker. You know, does the fucking X-ray scope, actually let me see in the dark, or is that just like a fun kind of... So no, it super doesn't. It looks like it would, but it don't. We can see like the vague outlines of a person. That looks like that's what it does. Yeah, there we go. So okay. Super good. That's useless. Well, that's the wrong gun I clicked on. Cool. Cool beans. Yo, dome.
Should lead to the bunker where Claude the armorer dude went.
Disgusting.
I mean, if I have to run the fucking flashlight in order to see a goddamn thing, so why am I bothering to sneak around? We're just gonna, you know, take on all comers.
Hell yeah. Let's waste some Nazis with some big-ass guns.
Once again, I need you to relax.
I found the armorer, Soph.
Alright. Well, tell him to chill. I'm working on it. So it looks like we're gonna have to go all the way the fuck around in order to get to him. Which, of course, is everyone's favorite game mechanic. Love it. There should always be a fast and loud.
About that super-powered Nazi killer lady.
You know, that was actually based on a story Mama told me about when she was in the Resistance.
Tubular.
Tubular. They did it. They said a thing from the 80s. Pretty sure that was really more of a 90s thing, though. Fairly certain. Oh, hang on. Gimme. Okay. Now, is it blood or is it just lit red?
Hey, Abby. You ever met a Nazi before this?
One time, I went on a mission to catch a Nazi sympathizer in the FBI, and he almost killed me. Mother was furious. I was amused.
This didn't happen.
I would have been so scared.
Mother is pretty intimidating, Abby.
Okay, well, we hear big loud boys. We're gonna get to work on this. square in the dick. No, it's fine. You can start. Really? You can start the alarm now. No one's calling for backup. Y'all got more? I could have sworn there were big loud boys here. Cool. Well, he's goop. Here comes Robos.
Show them what you got, sis.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do we have more? And if so, where are they? Give me that, that's all mine. Well, wherever the fuck they are, they'll get here eventually, I guess. I hear them talking about us. Yeah, oh well, nothing's here. We just heard all that gunfire down the hall. Don't fucking worry about it. Where'd he fucking get to? Oh, there he is. Okay then. Gonna go back to stealing everything that's not nailed down. Gimme. Good. But yeah, this okay. This whole fucking experience here is just some of it looks right. That's about as much as I can say about it, but it's lacking in distinct personality on its own, and you know, like these kids right now are supposed to be 18. I would assume that also means Abby. She's not running missions for the FBI at under 18. She just isn't. Nobody believes that. It's a really shitty and stupid trope. And also, are we really supposed to expect that, like, our heroes of the revolution are like, no, fucking get your kid out there. It's fine and normal and good that they get out there and you know, get some fucking blood on them hands. Is that not the world that they were trying to prevent? Are we really expected to believe that no one has a problem with, say, child soldiers? I don't really... I don't think they thought it through. Unless the character is deliberately telling a lie to her friends in order to try to seem cool, but we also don't... Like, nothing the character of Abby says seems to be meant to convey insecurity. There isn't enough depth to her portrayal to really read that far into it. So I don't know what it is that they're going for. And likewise, I don't really remember Anya being quite that intense. You know, to the point where she would be instructing her daughter on how to kill someone with her hands. And when the kid gets tired being like, by the way, you just died. Do you understand that?
General Lothar dude is taking Dad and locked him away in a prison somewhere.
Well, if you're right, we'll get him out. Come hell or high water.
Okay. And how is it that they aren't caught immediately? Like, how'd that helicopter get across the ocean? It used to have to be launched from a sub, and using the limits of how far those can go is part of what we were dealing with as far as like getting BJ into and out of places. It just, they either didn't know and nobody told them that they ought to, or they didn't know and didn't care to find out. Why are we still using the same fucking guns as we were in the 60s? 1980, whatever. Like, literally any 80s. Have a bunch of guns that would be incredible for, putting right in a video game.
I believe in you, sis. You got it.
They loved their big, weird fucking shapes and their extremely questionable placement of sights and features and bizarre mechanisms and all kinds of shit. It should be an artist's dream because none of them actually want to learn how anything works anyway, so there you have it. You have a built-in excuse given the era that it's set in, and we didn't capitalize on that at all. We just kind of went, use the Wolfenstein guns, fuck it.
Badass and inspirational, Jess.
Yeah, are you? Where's he going? Hooray. But also, don't tell artists that I said that because they'll get huffy about it. You know, for example, when I say the reason that you're having trouble with drawing mechanical structures is that you don't want to learn how anything works. They go, well, no, I just don't like the hard lines. And I say, that's ridiculous. You'd be unable to draw boxes then. It's got nothing to do with the geometry of it. It's got everything to do with the fact that these pieces then have to fit together and they are subject to extra scrutiny. Worst comes to worst, you know, you could still like do this. Like, this thing doesn't really super function. There's no way those tubes don't get caught and crushed, pulled, ripped, and fucking ruin the entire thing. Another example we have here is that these are springs on a surface that should probably be moving. Like, it should be pushing from and pulling from both ends. If we are going to have this additional, what looks like an additional joint, this surface here, I don't know what the fuck that is. Because the knee's down here, but this seems to be the same sort of capped joint, so I guess it has a third one. They also are fond of adding these sorts of things. Greebles is the term that I've heard. And don't fucking do that. A surface doesn't necessarily need to be broken up, particularly a mechanical surface. A lot of those are smooth on purpose.
You're doing great, Soph.
Thanks, sis.
You know, and then questions like, what is this? Why is it mounted there? It looks like we have a bicep and a tricep sort of stand-in, so that's good. We don't have anything that flexes the fingers unless these are extremely small, like, motors. But I would question their ability to hold a grip then. I also want to know what it is that this chassis is made of, because a lot of the times if you do this, what it can do is support its own weight and very little else. Metal, as far as humanoid shape is concerned, doesn't have a great strength to weight ratio, so it's got to be made of something else. Gots to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Which is why when I talk about like the dot you should power armor that we're wearing, I say I like the looks of it. I don't really like it in application. You would have to see the mesh at all times, and I'd question the utility of it deploying like this. It would be fine if it were something that you put on and took off. And even then, only fine in, like, pretty heavy quotes. If you were to tell me it was made of some sort of exotic metal, like, you know...
Hunting bighorn?
Not even close. I have a deep respect for bighorns.
That's fair. Trigger pull and sighting is the same, though. Claude, you're free.
Oh, merci beaucoup, girls.
You're welcome, Mr. Duval.
One for you, Dad.
Yeah. Don't have that one yet.
Just hurry back before the Nazis get here, okay?
Or don't, whatever. We're not gonna take him back. We just assume everyone is good. Once we've done the part where we're like, we are the heroes. Okay, goodbye. Speaking of okay, goodbye. We gotta do that. Because that's here also. And I think that'll also get us into the other brother tower, which is what we're aiming for. But yeah, like, the look of it is interesting, particularly for, like, the basis of an undersuit. I think it would work really well if there were additional sort of plates to absorb projectiles and shit that fit over it, perhaps on these sort of points to justify their existence as spots to hang things, to clip stuff to. You know, kind of like an arming harness. Then, like, yeah, I'm on board.
You think he's looking for that thing we saw in his notes? The God key?
Probably.
Heard him talking to Seth about it once. How it disappeared. Weirded me out.
Anyway, I guess this is about that fucking doodad we found. So we can't say it was without foreshadowing, but I don't think that's necessarily going to save whatever happens here from being stupid. It's already pretty stupid, you know? Alright. Okay. And I got a guy that can call home. Yeah, take up arms, join the cause. Let's fuck it up straight gangster style. What happened to that guy? Oh, that's new, huh? Eh, fuck it. We're just gonna get weird, you know?
Whoa, that was so fucking good.
It's just, it ain't gonna happen any other way. Cool. No, don't do that. That's specifically the guy that I was avoiding. Get out of the way. He has a very large gun. That's why I was avoiding him.
That Nazi commander is toast.
Is he? Because you have to land the shot. You see? Like I did. Alright, so we're headed back into the hospital region. That's fine. Had to wiggle my way in there. Take that. Let's see what's in here. Gifts. Yeah, let me up. Hi.
Stop!
No. Ow. Don't push people over. Especially not on that railing, it's dangerous.
Keep up the good work, Soph. You got it.
Safety first. And what's in this box? Not much.
Where the fancy Nazi Gestapo and Paris live, huh?
Everything's in German. It's like they just totally erased everything that was here before.
Yeah, imagine how that might feel. Some invasive influence coming in and not understanding what it is that you had built had any kind of value, and just erasing it and replacing it with their own things. That sure would be horrible, wouldn't it? We wouldn't want that. Yeah, what happened to her? She was already in the fucking room, huh? Whatever. You gotta finish killing him.
Fucking A.
Alright. The constant cheerleading is something that gets on my nerves, too. I don't really need to be told that I'm killing it. Not by the NPC and not by the person that I would be theoretically playing with. I know I did a good job when the job is done. This is unnecessary.
That's interesting. I'd say worthy of an investigation.
We're getting there. Peep. Alright. In here. Steal this shit. I think that is in fact the way that I want to go. So that's good. It is.
This has got to be the secret entrance Yvonne told us about, Soph. Not the assholes will know what hit them.
They won't know what hit them.
Yes.
Oh, it's rad. Again, I feel like that's more of a 90s thing. That worked its way into my lexicon. Whatever. Great. Improve. It's our most used thing, so that's what I'm gonna improve first. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. Probably the stock next. Won't take long. Oh, and we have abilities we can fucking train, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Get that going so that we have that happening. Then we'll do these. You can eventually get enough to have everything, so don't fret it too much. It's just a matter of what it is you would like right now. Or at least in the near future. Which again makes this whole fucking thing pointless. Like there's no... I'm not for the idea of like, well, you must specialize in order to create a build that is interdependent with other shit, because like, no.
Thanks, sis.
But I don't see the point in it being experience points based. Should be playstyle. Also, I hear another big boy. They're out there. Oh, there's a robo boy. I'm sure he can see in the dark. And now he can't see at all. The old one too. He doesn't even notice. Blind to the truth up there. A complete disgrace. Eh, fuck it. Actually, is that even going to happen? Nah, probably not. We're just gonna do this. It's whatever. I want that experience anyway. And this is a solid position. Like, this is not bad. We fought in shittier spots. We have good cover here. Of course, that means the other... Oh, there he is. I was wondering if he would just wait there forever. Seems good for the moment. Or at least good enough to move on. So yeah, something else that it kind of bugs me from the other Wolfenstein games to this one is that no matter who it is that I shoot here, an alarm gets raised and everyone kind of comes streaming in. And it does spawn more boys. It's not as many as, say, it would be... Oh, there we go. There's someone who can call home. But it's still more than none. Whereas previously the benefits of stealth were that you could completely cut off the reinforcements altogether. And, you know, really shorten a whole lot of these encounters. It just ain't so anymore, and that's a shame. It removes the pressure to remain unnoticed in any circumstance. And in fact, directly rewards not doing so, because, you know, the whole fucking experience points thing. Armor boost.
Thank you, Jess.
Anything else to grab in? Aha. Don't yell at me about my armor. You walk over here and contribute, then you can yell at me about my armor.
You're doing good, Jess.
Why, thank you.
So, Arthur and Kenneth just caught Tread Slackbottom trying to kill the Baroness Goose. That was pretty cool.
Tread Slackbottom is such a funny character.
Oh, totally. Just wait. It gets even better.
Oh, she's reading the books. I see. I see. Which again, cute moment, but like, okay, now what?
Hey.
Don't have anything going on there, that's fine. We'll head back in and down, just to make sure that we're not skipping over anything that would be nice to have. And that we're topped up on... Yeah, I have to. Topped up on resources. You know, like those. Open. Cool. Well, at least now we've got a decent navigational spot. We know where we are. Any kind of anything down here? Not really. Undo this, grab that. It looks like there is something up here. On the other side of that. Don't have the thing to open that door, so there's got to be a way around to that, which is likely this way. Touch. Anything fun over here? No. No. And nothing in the poop soup.
I believe in you, sis.
More armor.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, that puts us over here.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to reach you when you're in your head, making up stories. So,
Huh? What's that, Jess? You say something?
Okay.
I'm catching up, dude.
I guess I tapped my head on the thing. Sure, why not? This goes up, right? Yeah, this goes up. We'll go up via this. Somewhat tiresome, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a door.
No one's gonna want to mess with you now, sis.
Hey. That's what we like, and I think that's that door I was trying to get to. Yep, looks like it. We wouldn't just call them Nazis and Krauts for the better half of the century. Yeah, yeah. As far as the, like the language being used is concerned, yeah. Yeah, there'd be, a pretty... There's a lot that goes wrong with the language being used here. They can't decide if it's the 1980s or the 1960s or the 2080s or basically fucking anything. It's just, it's all over the place. At some point in time, we'll get a piece of dialogue where one of them says that something is, quote, cringe city. And, no, that doesn't sound very 1980s to me. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Like, I'm sure Nazis would stick because it has, you know, but I'm sure there would be a myriad of other things that these individuals would wind up called. But, like, fuck it. And that right there, I think, is the primary crime of a whole lot of these sorts of low-effort things, is that, you know, as the audience, I can't care more than you do. And if you clearly don't give a fuck, I'm not gonna.
You're killing it, man.
You got it.
Also, for real, this whole system where I cheer them on and I just get, like, material resources for it is weird. I don't know why they did that. That's locked. Okay, so you could jump across there unless Todd decides that you've bumped your head and then you're gonna get catapulted to the ground. A lot of misworld building opportunities. Yeah, yeah. It's genuinely... I would say tragic.
Brother One.
It's Brother One.
Gestapo headquarters. After your father killed Adolf Hitler in the late 60s.
After all the texture of New Order and New Colossus, yeah, this is lacking.
A bold
Severely lacking.
against the Berlin establishment and the SS. Now, the Gestapo completely controls Paris. Hopefully, not for long.
Here we are, brother one.
Get sacked, sis.
Girls,
Do you get it? It's from other game.
is locked and can only.
It's from franchise.
However, according to this
It's the franchise you're playing right now.
prison entrance.
Do you get it?
I recommend you check it out.
Got it, Abby.
There should be a prison entrance in this area. You go to prison. For copyright infringement, because you're Donatello from Ninja Turtles. She is. I didn't make her that way. How do you see me through the fucking solid wall there, bud? Here's a short fucking answer. You don't. Nah. There. They died. Okay, I gotta deal with that. We know how to deal with that. It's the Citadel 3. Shut the fuck up, quitter. God. Let me gather this stuff. We're doing it. Once again, accurate sibling simulator. She's just such a fucking hand-wringy, just like bedwetting loser. Where's your sense of adventure? Where is your fucking spirit? That one got the witch laughing. She appreciates my intensity, she just doesn't want to admit it. What's good, motherfucker? What's good? I know, and then I took it off.
Shit out of that commander!
You get him. You go over there and kick the shit out of him, huh?
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna do this. I told you assholes I could not be stopped. Get out of here. That's what I thought. Same to you, buddy. Oh, it's too tough for us. It's too tough for us. I'm pushing you in the fucking dirt when we get home. Don't you ever tell me how to live my life. What, is Mom gonna be mad that we're punching above our weight? It is definitely not all clear. I just blew up your, like, your main battle tank. Okay? Ah, there you are. There it goes.
Look up his nails, Soph.
I know, Pi. Oh, can I not just, like, shut them in there and start shelling it? Is that something I'm not allowed to do? I would like to. Y'all don't let me have any fun. I can do car bombs and stuff, but I can't commit more fun war crimes. This is nothing. This is nothing over here. Me.
I'm on this one!
Yeah, go get him. You can do it.
Whoa, that was so fucking cool, so...
Have those. They're yours now. Okay, he was shot in the dick until dead. I'm done here. Piled up nice and neat. Oh yeah? Is that wise?
Prison entrance down here, Soph.
It was not wise. Pretty sure they just want to reuse the same Paris map assets over and over. Yeah, pretty much. And like I was mentioning before, you know, there's stuff established in the previous games that say it shouldn't even look like this. It should be in way worse shape. But they just didn't. They just didn't. A lot of these assets aren't even for the Paris map. They're for other maps in past games. Like these boxes are Wolfenstein boxes. These crates we slithered under. This, like, it ain't new. It is mostly not new. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright. Yeah, we'll be alright. We have plenty of ammunition. Okay. Wolf cigarettes. Smoke the dog.
Hey girls, you're about to enter the Gestapo prison area. There should be an elevator there that will take you into the main building. Look for it. Abby out.
Thanks, there should be an elevator that'll take me into the fucking thing, even though it's like... you needed to call and tell me that. No, you're right. I would have just assumed that they floated there. All on their onesie. Alright, get over here. Get over here. There you go. Pull it.
Ladies, there should be a storage area for salvaged weapons and equipment in this area. See if you can find it. Might be something of use to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Abster.
I don't, you know? No, stop. And... this time I didn't hurt my toe bits, so that's good. We took a lot of falls with BJ where we bruised our heels. Ah, here we go. Yes, I know how it works.
Take a look at this, Soph. Remember how Daddy told us stories about melting Nazis and stuff with his gun?
Yeah. Oh, I really love those stories of his.
Well, I mean, he didn't melt them, he turned them into fucking vapor. I was there. Anyway, it's also how we're getting out of this room. Which I'm pretty sure is going to cause a fuss. This can also be upgraded. So... it says railgun, you know? Fires a small tungsten projectile at ultra-high velocity penetrating the environment. It says railgun. I'm never not gonna use the railgun. Just fucking full disclosure there. And then we can do... whatever the fuck with the front. Because we're probably going to do this... when I got the fucking coins for it, and then the bigger battery. Because, like, you can see where the numbers go up. Why wouldn't I? Gestapo isn't an adjective, it would be the SS prison area. Yes, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, you're writing something that has historical precedent, so you can just Google all of this shit. And they didn't. They didn't. Here we are. Here we are. I will also note that this didn't happen with as glaring a frequency in New Order and New Colossus. Because someone gave a shit. It's the value of giving a shit that we are missing. Full disclosure, we can open those with the big laser cannon too. But you've seen me do that, so that shouldn't be a shock. Here we go. Yeah, y'all just didn't make it, huh? Alright. You know, fair enough. Is this still out of ammunition? I wouldn't have... Yeah, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we actually have more of this than we have of the small one right now. But hey, that's what those do. Each one is worth 10 kilowatt hours. You know, that's how you would measure a battery. Oh, there is one. Great. Stellar. We should have all of those then. And hey, would you look at that? It's on the way in. Can I just open this? It opens elsewhere, huh? Is there a button? Is the button on the other side? Apparently not. I'm not walking around every single fucking time. Where's the button? Somebody's gonna get their ass handed to them for failure to include button. It's either that or I'm missing it. I could be missing it. So we're going to have to hold off on the ass handing. Yes, the witch was wondering if I was going to kick their Rudy Poo candy asses. And she did raise the eyebrow, just so you know.
Didn't you?
Yeah. She is reporting she did not even know that she was doing the eyebrow. She was. And the answer is yes. Yes, I am. I'm even going to go as far as to say I don't particularly care for their nomenclature. You can't sue me now, Mr. Rock. Pardon. There we go. Now, I suppose I could have entered from up there and continued along that path, but we've kind of already made a bunch of noise. See, that guy knows we're here. You know how it is.
Take out this Nazi ass.
Yeah, me too. Mine's louder, which means better than. Y'all got more? So no. Yeah, so no. Any other doors we can open? Steph's character is piloting a Triax Jaeger. Their suits from a book I don't think I've seen. If it's a fucking recent book, I absolutely have not seen it. But sweet deal on the Triax. Big fan of Triax. Why the fuck did she pick a Jaeger? That's out of character. Mission locked. Good. you know what? I don't feel like jumping on this. There. No, that looks like a 12 gauge. So all of this is to fire 12 gauges in fucking auto. You don't need that. You don't need all that.
Looks like a control room.
It sure does. I agree. An appropriate response. Cool. Let's do the thing. We're doing it. We're doing the do.
Gates are up. Let's go, Arthur.
That's armor. We're good on armor. Hey, bud. Just bullet after bullet right into its fucking head. Oh, cool. Love that that guy showed up. How many rounds do I have on this? Enough.
Badass and inspirational, Jess.
Thanks. I don't think you're gonna let me penetrate that barrier. I don't... There we go. The AI is very good, as you can see. What a thrilling encounter. We barely skated by, you know? Real skin of our teeth shit. They almost feel like genuine sentient enemies bent on our destruction. You almost got fucking capped. It continues to be such an authentic sibling experience. Come in.
Girls.
I don't care. Oh good, I'm not touching you. Excellent. Jess, bite her hand. Or since it's covered in metal, bite her face. She'll get the message. Promise. How are you already calling for backup? I haven't entered the room yet. Call for backup after I've offed a few people. You don't even know I'm here.
The main computer of this tower is located in the Gestapo archives, close to the top. Look for a way to get there. Abby out!
Well, he didn't go the way that I wanted him to. Whatever, it's on. Way up, huh? Pretty sure okay, there we go.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Talk about something else.
Taking out this one. You can do this.
Ow. Yeah, it does. I'm working on it.
Fuck yeah, Jeff, you're slaying it. Show them what you got, Six.
I might just be doing this for the moment. So their boss is up there, right? I have no idea where that dog is. Okay.
You can do this, dude.
Yeah, thanks. We gotta do the rest of it now. I don't think that's the dog I was looking for.
You're totally destroying them, so. That super soldier needs to die. Taking care of the robot soldier.
You do that.
Switching targets to laser dog.
That's a lot of laser. Where am I? There we go. I'm stuck on a statue that I couldn't see. Yeah, owie.
Laser dog is getting into construction, dude.
There, thank you.
You can count on me.
That's gonna explode.
I'm busting up the robot soldier.
Are you? That's not a soldier. That's a dog. Alright. Jaeger's kinda out of character, but she wanted her character to be the firepower. But couldn't pick a glitter boy because of her OOC. Sci-tech. That makes sense. I still maintain that the OOC being specific to the glitter boy power armor is fucking ridiculous. Makes sense for the old US version, not for anything else. Also, I think we're done here. It seems like it, it's feeling like it. Croissants and a pear. Good eats. I understand mother, that's it. Better. Bits, bits. Bits, bits, bits. Bits, 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 bits. What else we got in here? We already filled back up on beam charge. Mercenary company is a family business too, so all the player characters are related. Family last name is Elvis. No, that's fine. I don't think the surname should be Presley. That's fine.
About a badass female assassin infiltrating a place like this, except it was in space.
You could just write a biography instead of a space novel, so.
I think the space novel sounds better. OCC thing is dumb and don't enforce it, just not letting a first level character have a glitter boy they can control remotely with their mind. Why not? Get weird. I don't fucking care. Everybody get weird.
Hey, look, a disc. Now we just need a computer.
This button does nothing. But yeah, it's shit's goofy. Like I said, I could understand it for the super old ones, where you kind of have to know the quirks of it in order to get it to do the stuff right. But for anything recently produced or recently modified, for that matter, you probably know how to use it. Like, it's... You can drive one car, you can drive pretty much whatever car. In this analogy, the original USGA-10, I think is the number, would be like driving stick. Most of the principles apply, but there's extra stupid shit you gotta do. But yeah, let her control it with her fucking mind, man. It's fine. Like, if you were gonna wreck the glitter boy, you were gonna wreck the glitter boy. It doesn't matter if she's brain controlling it or not. You're still down power armor. Game balance is overrated. There's our elevator door code. We did it. We got the code.
That there thing?
What where thing? That? We don't need that. That guy shot coming in. Juju is a mystery. That's us. I broke that. Does that mean that there's actually... No, that's completely curtained off. Okay, cool. You telling me I couldn't just kick that open? In this fucking metal-powered suit that I'm wearing, I couldn't just kick that the fuck open? Whatever.
Why did Daddy got so moody before he disappeared, Jess?
I don't know, Soph. You should totally ask him when we find him.
Why would I know? Somebody jumpy. As far as I'm concerned, that's revenge for I'm not touching you.
You're heading into the Gestapo offices.
Okay.
Elevator leading to the archives should be close. Keep it up.
Roger that, Abby.
So while I'm here, I should burn their records, right? So they can't keep track of who is you know, on their watch list. Put a whole lot of people in play. Also spite and malice.
Take a chill pill, sis. I'm on my way.
I swear I didn't ask for you to be. Right now I'm trying to find out, yeah, where the readable was. Somehow I got that throwing weapon back from way the fuck over there, whatever. You know, great for me. Great for us. She can also telemechanics to paralyze machines, including whole suits of power armor, but has to be within 40 feet, which is a bit of a downside. Yeah. Yeah. Needing to be that close is no good. Well, we're caught.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Schicken Verstärkung.
Boy, he's way up there, huh? That's fine. They got so many of you boys, huh? Okay. No more reinforcements, we can just do this normal style. Uh-huh.
You're killing it, man.
Thanks, dude. Healed up and ready for action.
What are you grimacing about? You haven't been doing anything. Somehow that missed his head. I think maybe I was a little high. I was anticipating drop where there wasn't any. Yep.
Okay, so. This Nazi's going down.
They outnumber us. It's proven very helpful so far. They gotta be out of boys by this point, right? I mean, you would think. Hello, do you have more boys?
All right to the archives, dude.
It's true. We're gonna steal everything else first. Disappointing. I was hoping to break their good china. Wasn't allowed to. Are we? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Hey Jess, so when this is over, want to go to the Kansas City Computer Convention with me?
Are you kidding? That sounds awesome, Abby.
Totally. Sign us up.
Okay. Is there more? Alright, we're gonna go cruising when we get home. Yeah, no dice, huh?
The top.
Oh, here it is.
Shelf. Hold on.
Are you gonna finish that thought? No? Alright, later.
Remember, girls, the archives will be heavily guarded. You get the keys from the tower commanders and use them to unlock the main computer so I can hack it. Good luck.
I mean, the music has already happened, so we know what that means.
You're a big one, aren't you?
This place, the floor is lava sometimes. It just is. There's nothing I can do about that. At least nothing that I've seen that I can do about that. It comes out of those. So when one floor is lava, the other floor is not lava. And this is what it is that we're doing for the next little while. It sucks. I don't care for it. I mean, you know, we couple that with the game's kind of inconsistent targeting of like, as far as the NPCs moving around the environment are concerned, and it's just, it's a pain in the ass in a way that doesn't need to be. But here we are all the same.
Keep up the good work, so. Hell yeah, dude!
That and the fucking light show. I like being able to see in my games. And this sometimes does not let me see what the fuck is happening. It's frustrating.
Thank you, so.
Wrong part of the rotation.
Here, Jen.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'll get to it.
Shot down, Jess. Think I need your hands.
Yep.
Back in action.
Because I want to preserve that.
Keep it up, sis.
I might need those for flash revives, so that I can finish the objectives. We're almost done here. Fall over.
Good job, girls. Now get the keys from the tower commanders.
Okay, 2 keys coming up, Abby.
Okay.
I believe in you, sis. You're a
There we are.
Got the first key. Sending the Nazi commander on a train down. Second key here, Jess.
I think my sister threw a grenade at me.
Okay, ladies. Now put the keys into the main computer and unlock it.
You got it.
We'll get there. We'll unlock those keys. No. Did you just spawn? Well, let's sweep around. Make sure nobody else is hanging out in one of these back rooms, just being like, they'll never find me. Yeah, like that guy. Alright. Oh, this has been a mess. Oh, hi. There's another one of those heavy guns. We remember this. It sucked me in with its sweet, sweet siren song during BJ's adventures. But it was basically useless every single time. Alright. Anything else? Yeah, I think we got everything else. There were supposed to be red crates in here somewhere. I didn't see them. Are these not openable? These are not openable. So, you know, we're just gonna fucking bounce. Come in. Great.
Computer unlocked, Abby.
Okay, yes! I'm in! Great job, girls! Now get out of there.
Dude, I got a videotape. I wish I had a videotape player at home. Okay, so did Mama ever have the talk with you?
There we go.
Oh yeah, that was a trip to Cringe City. Those guys are so clueless sometimes.
There we go. Cringe City. The best part about that is that then there are fucking what I assume to be actual Zoomers on Steam going, that was so cringe when they said that, and I'm like, yeah, do you see how that sounds? It just no sense of self-awareness. Come in. Let's get the fuck up out of here. There we go. Alright. Now we gotta exit. Oh, it's I'm not touching you again. She's learned nothing. Waiting. Elevating. Potato dumpling soup does sound good. Stop by the cafeteria. Wave some guns around, start making demands about soup.
Transmission decrypted, girls. Listen.
Labor X ist für uns von entscheidender Bedeutung, General Messer. Dort unten entwickeln wir Technologien, die es uns erlauben.
Hey, I have an idea, Intelligence Department. How about you fucking decrypt this stuff and you tell me when it's important? And until then, I don't care. Consider that approach.
Wie Haie im trüben Wasser. Hören Sie zu, der
Working on the rest of the transmission.
Missed my throw. Landed in the wall beside him.
You're doing great, Soph.
Is there anybody else here? Or... Okay, they gave up. So I'm free to steal what has been left behind. Well, I know stealing is wrong, but it's fine in this case. I see. He was also looking for a piece of pepper. Alright. We outie. Uh-huh.
I don't want to work in a place like this.
Nazis. Yeah.
Actually take us to Daddy, Soph?
We got the whole of Paris resistance helping us out now. The Nazis are totally screwed, dude.
I guess. I mean, I don't think it was the Nazis that was the problem. This was a missing persons case, right? The problem was that the guy was missing and we didn't know where he got to.
Gonna take out that super soldier. Keep it up. Show those Nazis who's the boss.
There we go. Now, you know, I haven't actually been using this except to open things. Uh-huh. Now this button does something, by the way. No way to open my escape route. Prior to. We have to wait. It's important that everyone wait their turn. That's what that does. And this is the thing that deflects bullets. It drains charge very slowly. It drains more when bullets come in, I believe. It's handy, but not necessarily something that I super duper need. We poured the upgrade stuff into it because we had literally nothing else going on with those points. Anyway, we did it. Now we just have, you know, these. That's done. We gotta go back to the catacombs and turn these in, and then we'll have other things to do elsewhere. Pi, what do you think? What do you think about other things to do elsewhere? Do you like it as a concept? We're 2 fucking towers down, and this is about where I played to last.
Hello there.
Yep. Nothing super going on there. Hello? Oh yeah, sure. I was just doing that, so that's fine.
Was the mission successful? Thank you.
It was. Give me my stuff.
Our tapes.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect they will help us more than you know.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
You're welcome. I already did, but sure, I'll do it again.
Salut. Bonne nouvelle? You too. Super girls. Félicitations. Rescuing notre cher ami Claude. If you haven't done so, go see him in the shooting range. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, girls.
You're welcome.
For Claude. Go ahead. Try my beautiful shooting range. Practice makes perfect.
In this case, it is quite literally just like a range. There's not really a scoring thing like there was previously. It's more to see how it is that your shit stacks up against armor types and all that kind of deal. Handy if you're into min-maxing. But this isn't a game that requires it, and in fact, no game really requires it. And if you're the sort to obsess about those things, I would suggest you get an actual hobby.
Hi there.
Speaking of... What can we can do this. This we can do. Because it needs an optic. And it needs a battery. And then that we can fuck with at our leisure. Like, this is not really a super big reason to. Its accuracy is not on the board. I suppose we could put this big old chunk thing on it, but it's not worth the stuff right now. This is, though. That needs to be improved. That has been improved. That needs to be improved. Good deal. And we're just going to kind of continue to go through and bump the shit up that way. What fucking level am I? I'm not even level 30 yet. So, more ammo. More throw. More armor? More armor. Then we'll get there. That makes sense to me. Sense has been made. Okay, let's see what we've got on our fucking docket and we'll go from there. Kill Kampfkommandanten. Destroy fire alarms. Destroy drones.
Just one more left.
Yeah. None of those seem entertaining to do, and so I'm not going to do them.
Hey there.
Hey, fucking... where's the hole? There it is.
Which stairs here? Someone who...
Stairs are for dweebs. So what do we have there? We got that. We already broke into the prison wing, so let's just break back in. And we have a very, very, very close quick travel point. That's a poofy bird. He's feeling good. That's nice. He likes doing this this streaming thing. I think he just likes to hear someone talking. And I know he likes participating. For what? The witch is apologizing for something. God knows for what. Oh my god. No, you don't have to apologize for not being a big talker. Why? She's got fucking Ronnie syndrome. If they don't know who Ronnie Filia is, I don't know what they're doing watching this channel. I'm not hip with the kids. He's not hip with the kids like that fucking means anything here. Hi. I'll just keep doing it, that's fine.
Like there's no goddamn tomorrow.
I will, and did. And will again. Good morning. Life is beautiful. You guys used to have a much bigger robot. Could you not afford a new one? Is that what happened here? Come out where I can see you. There you go. Take all their shit. Now we could walk in the front door. And we still might. I'm undecided. Right now I'm just taking things. But if I'm not mistaken, this is quite literally just right to the prison right here. More. Thank you. Yeah, this is it. We're breaking in. Behold my extraordinary cunning. Also, again, it occurs to me, you know, this is the internet. We make jokes. Bad ones if they're mine, but of course mental health is an extremely serious thing and it's not to be taken lightly. Doubly so for depressive and anxiety related disorders. They can really sneak up on you. And hey, you know what? It's going to be a daily struggle for the entirety of your life. There is no such thing as, quote, just getting better, but you do learn to live with it, and it definitely helps if you can discuss these things openly and honestly with the people that you're with. Hi.
Ladies, the gate control.
I've made her blush.
Should be in a room close to the main corridor's control room. Use it to open all the gates to the cell block.
Reveal what? Oh, that I made. I'm not supposed to reveal that I made you. Okay, I see. So I made her blush, is what happened. Don't you tell me how to live my life. Oh, hi. There you go, get fucked. I'm breaking in. Behold my covert operation, where I enter the building, and I just start shooting Nazis. We good? Anybody else? Any takers at all? Come on in, come on up. Get up and get down. I'm not sure what a joke 911 is in this town, but I wouldn't imagine it's great. We don't want that. Shuck and the witch sitting in a tree. C-O-P-I-N-G. Yeah. Yeah. You know, me with blinding fury and her with general anxiety. Everybody with depression, though.
You know how Daddy went on about the rains and the storms?
Yes.
He was really scared of something. What was that about?
He's afraid of lightning.
Maybe he didn't like getting wet is all.
Yeah, that's what it was. He didn't like being wet. He's like a cat.
This should be the cell door control, Soph.
Despises moisture.
I need a hand with the cell door control, Soph.
Alright, it's jailbreak.
Can't do this by myself, Soph. Give me a hand.
Yeah, okay, quit badgering her.
That did it, Soph.
That'd be me.
Looks like reinforcements are here, Jess.
Sure does. They got something to fucking say about it? Hi. Cause that guy just fucking got shot in the dick until he died. Just saying, that's how it is that I deal with these people. Here's a fun thing about the railgun attachment. You see what I'm saying? With impunity. There's nothing he can do about this. Don't worry about these bodies, I made those.
I'm going for the super soldier.
You do that. Okay, he quits. Weird swing, Todd, but alright. I hear heavy footsteps. Does someone out here want something? Nope. May have been the soundtrack. Anyway, we have to escape the prison now. You can imagine how taxing that'll be. We did it! Jesus Christ, how did we survive? Oh, is this where I was hearing all the noise from?
Camera outside the tower.
Great.
A bunch of prisoners are escaping now.
Yeah.
I think I see Maria's friend Julian with them.
Yeah, it's a jailbreak.
Cruel.
Thanks. I did do a jailbreak on purpose, so thank you. Is that fool in the building? Sir, are you in the building? Are you up there, in fact? He is. I'm not interested then. I'm out of here. Apparently everybody ran out of the building. They didn't even spawn in NPCs to display that. It's the level of care that you can expect from this game. I'm glad that they managed to keep up the quality. We saw the other jailbreaks we managed to do. This one? Nah. Nah. Perhaps I'm selfish to ask.
Hi.
Okay.
You have something to tell me?
I do. I did a jailbreak.
Safe and sound.
Mm-hmm.
Merci les filles. Merci.
You're welcome.
Go and speak to him when you have the chance. D'accord?
I don't know where the fuck he is, so I'm just gonna take this.
Since we destroyed Brother 3,
Uh-huh.
Nazis have been hacking.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later. No. Ma'am, stop expositing. I'm jumping in a hole to get away from you. Okay. It's quiet down here. So what do we got? And what needs attention next? Probably this, right? Start with the receiver. A cool 5 hundo. We gotta decide on a barrel. Because, like, the fire rate doesn't really go down all that much. But the per shot damage goes up. At least by 10%. So, I think we're just gonna go straight steer parts on it. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I don't understand why these are fucking tri-barreled. They don't have a rate of fire that's high enough to like, justify that. And like, this fires in semi-auto. It has an auto, but it's very slow. So, again, you don't need all of this extra clockwork shit up front. Like, what if one of those barrels falls out of time? Then you've ruined all 3 barrels, right? It doesn't... Plus the mechanism to actually fucking turn it. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Jailbreak is one of Thin Lizzy's best songs. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. We're gonna go where we go. That is the one I'm thinking of, right? Like, tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak, some of us won't survive. That's the song. As I do this amelodically so that we don't get fucking copyright claimed. Not that I think that I could perform the song ably. but I do believe that the copyright claim system is overzealous. Let's see. Yeah, tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak somewhere in this town. Yeah. Okay, so I got it. I'm thinking of the right song. I did it. And we did it. You, me, Jess, not so much Soph, who is a bedwetting coward and a fucking quitter. Told me I couldn't take on the big old robot. I can take on the fucking robot. And we did. We melted it. It exploded. So some things that didn't come through on the phone thing. Let me fight Nazis in Prague. Let me fight fascists in Ypres. Yeah. No, I agree. Luxembourg, Monaco, Brussels. It doesn't always have to be Paris. Yeah. Like, why are we not just hitting Germany proper? Or something that I think would have been interesting is maybe to put the Blazkowicz sisters on the Red Front as reinforcements. That would have been cool, but we didn't. And I promise that would be a theme for this. This would have been cool, but we didn't. And that is holding true to this date. Anyway, I think we were on time maybe twice this week. It should be more normal next week, because I don't really have terribly much going on. It'll still be this. Afterwards, maybe a breather of something stupid that we can just kind of high-five and laugh about instead of be dragged down by. And then we'll get back to being dragged down by things. You know, just see how far we can sink as far as morale goes, approval goes, relatability goes. I'm betting pretty low. Pretty low. But I ain't found the bottom yet, so that means there's always more to learn. Anyway, until Tuesday, I will leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.